cool. Let's do this, man. Let me just make sure this is gonna be all right. See here. All right, perfect. All right, fantastic. So you guys can hear me and see me, okay? Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, great. Fantastic. That's what I'm talking about. All right, great, great. So let's talk about, guys, 3 steps, right, to thinking bigger. Okay. This is a very important topic because I really believe that if you want to really get to the next level, you must think bigger than you're currently thinking right now. Okay? You must think bigger. Okay? And the first step of this training, right, is the first step is going to be to expand your perspective. Okay? Write this down. Expand your perspective. Now, one thing that I do a lot is I spend time studying greatness. I don't just believe in studying network marketers because I'm an entrepreneur first, right? I don't like all these titles. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman. That's why I'm a hustler from day one. From the age of 10 years old, I was getting money. From the age of 9 years old, I was in the school playground selling sweets. And I'm not just saying that, I actually done that. I used to buy sweets and sell it and make like £30 a day at the time. And that's a lot. At 10 years old, I had £30 in my account. I was like, cash. I used to, get excited about that, right? So I before I came into this industry, I knew I was always going to win. It's just about what avenue am I going to use to make money, right? I study anyone that's successful, okay? Not anyone, obviously, but I study people that are successful. And, a lot of people say, well, Derek, if you're in the industry, you got to... Yeah, I do study people in network marketing, but success is a language. And I think that I study Floyd Mayweather. I study people like certain musicians, certain actors like Kevin Hart, certain people that are successful in their field. They're the very, very best in their field, right? And I study their mentality. I study how they act. I study how they do certain things. And you know what I've realized? Success is a universal language. Okay? It really is, right? I read books on all these guys, right? Donald Trump, all these people that are successful, that are billionaires, that are multimillionaires. I study them. And I look at what they've accomplished, and I've realized that success is a universal language. Okay? It really, really is. Because for example, like tomorrow, I'm going to be meeting with someone in London, a very famous rapper, right, in the UK. And I'm not going to say who he is. I'm not going to post it or anything like that. But I'm meeting with this guy tomorrow, someone that I've been following for a long time. I've been, listening to his music for years. He's a very multi-millionaire, very, very successful guy. Now I'm going to sit down with this gentleman, right? And we're going to talk about my journey. He's a little bit older than me, right? His journey. And the crazy thing about it is when we talk about each other's journey, right, I know his story because obviously he's, I've been following him for about 12 years. I've known of him since 2011. So imagine, I'm going to sit down with this guy and talk to him. Like, he may be from a different, like, not a different walk. We have a similar background growing up, but at the same time, like, our career paths are different. He's an artist, actor. I'm an entrepreneur, investor, right? But a lot of the conversations that we're going to have are going to be similar because we're going to say the same thing. Determination. Wake up when you don't want to, wake up and grind even when you don't want to, right? A lot of these universal principles it goes, every successful person says the same thing, just differently, right? It's the same principles. You got to show the plan, right? Now, how does an artist show the plan? They go to the record label. Hey, listen, I got a track. I got a song. Listen to this song. I promise you, if you like the song, put it on the radio, right? It's the same thing. I go out there and show people about the business, and I go and prospect clients. I say, hey, listen, here's this opportunity. Are you open? Are you not open, right? It's the same thing, right? You go, it's the same principle. It really, really is when you think about it, right? Success is a universal language, right? One day I'm gonna sit down with Floyd Mayweather, who's the best boxer of our generation. Again, it'll be the same conversation. You gotta work hard, man. You gotta believe. You gotta wake up when you don't want to wake up. You gotta grind 16 hours a day to really make it happen. He's in the gym You know, 8 hours a day. I'm on Zoom 8 hours a day. It's the same thing. This, you know, you're working different muscles. I'm working my finger muscles, my hand muscles. He's working his whole body muscles, and he's going into the ring and fighting. And then for me, my match day, you would call it a match day, would be at the events. All the work I've put in the background is now coming to light. That David event that you saw was a masterpiece, right? It wasn't. It was our team made an effort to really make it happen. It wasn't just it was all of us together, right? But that was weeks and weeks of planning, right? When everyone saw the Zoom calls, like, saw the event, and like, wow, this is amazing. But we had planning before that, right? And so that's the whole idea is when you're thinking big, spend time to listen and study people that are winning, okay? It doesn't have to be people that are in our industry, okay? As part of thinking bigger, okay? I don't like to do what everyone else is doing. I'm quite stubborn, to be honest with you. I don't like listen to a lot of people, right? That's just how I am. That's just my personality, right? Because I like doing things differently. I don't like to be like everybody else. I like to be unique. Does it make sense? And I said to myself, okay, cool. I'm studying these books, these audios, but success is universal. So if I study people that are winning in their field, I got friends in all different fields, right? I got friends that are athletes. I got friends that are, you know, like one of my best friends, his birthday was yesterday. He's one of the best bodybuilders in the world. He was on Mr. Olympia. He was number 65th. Yeah, 65th in the whole world. In the whole world of bodybuilding, he's number 65 in the whole world. He's based in London, right? Good friend of mine. And he's currently training me. And again, I'm going to link up with him soon. He's now a big boss and making multiple six figures as a bodybuilder, right? He's like jacked, like super jacked, scary, right? And this guy trains all the biggest rappers. He trains Gets, he trains all these big celebrities. And I talk to him, and it's the same conversation we're having. Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? Yeah, I'm great, man. I'm working hard. I'm in the gym every day. How's your diet? Yeah, diet. Yeah, I'm eating just meat, like no sauce, just meat and rice every day. He's showing a plan. He's going to the gym, and he's getting clients for his personal training program. It's the same thing, right? It's the same thing. I sat down with Maya Jama a couple of years ago. I asked her some questions. She's talking to me about her Love Island. At the time, I think she was about to do Love Island, and I was talking to her at an event, like a party thing, and I had a brief little conversation. How you doing? I'm great. How are you? Positive words. What's your plans for next year? Oh, Love Island. Boom. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter who the person is, right? Whether they're someone that's an athlete or someone that's an artist, it's the same principle every time of consistency, determination, right? So now we've realized what I want you guys to do. Study those people, right? Now, here's a question I want you guys to ask yourself, right? This is the question that I got asked many years ago. What would I do, right? What would I attempt to do if I knew that failure wasn't an option? This is a powerful question, okay? This question has helped me over the years, okay? What would you do if you knew that to fail, like it was impossible to fail? If you knew that your life right now, you have a 100% win rate. How would you live your life if you knew that you was guaranteed to win and there was no chance of failure? How would you live your life? Okay? That's how I live my life. I don't have barriers. I just think crazy. I think about all the things that's going to happen in our lives. I don't have any ounce of like doubt it's going to happen. There's some days where it feels like, how is it going to happen, right? Everyone has those moments. But for the most part, I'm thinking about crazy ideas because I'm around winners. I don't spend time around losers. It's just the reality. I can't afford to. Does it make sense? If I'm going to inspire my group, you guys, all my team members, and I'm chilling with people that are not winning, how am I going to help you guys get to diamond? I got to continue to inspire myself so I can inspire you, so I can inspire my son, my family, everyone around me, right? So you got to understand, this is very, very important, is to be around winners. So you can then decide, okay, like, wow, and it raises your level of vibration. Okay, because my like close friends that I really take advice from. Obviously, David is my mentor. He's my actual mentor. He's someone that I put him in a special category where we talk every single day. You know, he's my mentor. He knows everything about my life. Right? Give me a second, guys. Got a very important one. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, as I was saying, so the whole idea is to be around winners. Okay, be around winners so you can actually see what if failure was not an option. Okay, write down at least one ambitious idea per day. Okay, like I don't just hang around winners just to kind of ask them questions and get a picture of them. I don't care about all that. My idea of being around winners is I actually don't need to ask them too many questions. If you actually think about it, right? When I'm around David a lot of the time, I don't need to be asking him a whole lot of questions because I already know the answer to the questions. A lot of us are so busy asking questions how to do certain things, and you know how to do it because you've been told how to do it. Does it make sense? It's a mentality thing. We think asking questions is gonna make us like magically win. No, it's doing the stuff that I've learned from this man. I'm applying everything that I've learned from him. Oh, Derek, I want mentor me. No, you're not ready for it. I'm telling you, a lot of people ain't ready for mentorship. Mentorship is not. It's really cute the first 90 days. Oh, I work with this mentor, this leader. But when it's time to be accountable and it's time to really do what mentees do, they disappear and they join the witness protection program because they're not ready for real conversations and real success. The reason why we win every single time is because there's not one time where David hasn't given me instruction and I said, you know what, David, bro, you've got the results. As long as it's moral, ethical, legal, which it obviously always is, I'm gonna follow it. Because I understand failure is not an option for me. Right? So I'm around this man that's successful, and I'm around other winners too, but they're just coaches and men. Like I have two mentors, David, John C. Maxwell. That's it. Two men that everything they told me to do. With John says something in his book, John Maxwell, you guys know how I'm obsessed with John C. Maxwell. Like he is the greatest leadership coach, apart from Jesus Christ. He's the greatest leader ever. Okay? The greatest. Okay? Ever. Okay? Give me a second, guys. Yeah. The information that I have taken from these individuals, I've applied it consistently, back to back. Right? Thinking big is such a I'm trying to quantify it the best way I can. I'm trying to explain it. I used to be the guy to ask all the questions. I understand what people do. Like they go to an event, they see the diamonds or the whatever rank. Oh, what's the secret? How did you do it? It's simple. It's right there. Right? But when you're not thinking big enough, you're trying to figure out the easiest way to do it. You're trying to but when you think big, you realize it's going to happen. It's possible. It's possible. When I saw, I started hanging around people that were successful. Because the one thing about network marketing is, it's like a blessing and a curse. Because you get a chance to be around winners and you get a bit desensitized. The word you get a bit comfortable around them. You think, oh yeah, it's not normal. What the lifestyle that these guys live, network marketers, it's not normal. Because you're around multi-millionaires who, the type of money they're making is like footballer money, right? So you got to understand, David makes more money than all the favorite footballers that you guys follow. He makes more money than all of them. Because he doesn't get taxed 50%. They do. Or a footballer makes 300 grand a week. No, they don't. They make 150 a week. They get taxed 50% in the UK. Okay? He makes more money than your favorite footballers. Your favorite rappers. These guys, a lot of these influencers, they even got money. They got 1 million followers, but no money. Okay? It's just the reality. 1 million followers doesn't equal £1 million. So when you're following, so people, they follow these leaders like, oh man, this guy's making 100 grand a month. And 100 grand a month becomes small in your mind, not realizing that there's a lot of people out there. When I first started doing network marketing and I saw people that were winning on that level, I was like, yo. I'm not like saying I've been around guys with money for most of my life, but I'm just saying it was still like, wow, because the way that I thought people were making money was by either being an athlete, especially in the black community. We get taught that you're an athlete, bro. You're gonna be an athlete. You're gonna be a rapper, or you're gonna be doing some other stuff, right? That's how you're gonna get rich. So thinking big is asking yourself that question: what would I do if failure wasn't an option? If you get told how to hit a certain level of income, whether it be in trading, building a business, and you keep asking the same question, you're not thinking big enough. You're basically doubting the process. That's why I say mentorship is a skill set. People think mentorship, it sounds really good at the beginning. The first 90 days is like a honeymoon period. But when the mentor starts asking questions of you, like when I first started getting that proximity with David and other leaders, like it was like, oh, it was amazing. Like, wow, I'm actually getting to David. But after a while, you start to realize this man thinks way bigger. You gotta be accountable. He's gonna ask certain questions of you. You gotta be ready to answer those questions. Otherwise, you're not ready for the mentorship. Okay? You gotta be you gotta think big enough, because the mentor is already moving. Regardless of what you're like, with or without you, the mentors are gonna be going anyway. So you've got to raise your development level to keep up mentally with the mentor. People think that, oh, I'm just going to be the mentor's mentee. Great. But do you understand that mentorship is a frequency? It's a frequency. So for me, like today I already messaged David. Good morning, bro. How you doing? Every day. How many of you are in communication with your mentor every day? And if you're not, then don't complain that you're not a diamond. It's just the reality. There's not one day in the past 7 years. It's not about, I don't like, oh, if I'm on the phone with David, I'm not going to keep posting on. David's he's my guy anyway. We talk every day. With or without what. So I could care less about social media. I don't care about all that. I am talking to this man every day. Whether people see it or not, whether they know it or not, but I'm, because it's not just about, oh, he's got the money I want. He has the information, and there's a certain way he's done what he's been able to accomplish, and what he teaches is what I follow, is what I teach. So at the end of the day, this is a very, very important thing, because mentorship, like, you've got to have that communication. Because if you're not talking to your mentor, who are you talking to? Friends? Listen, my friends sometimes don't hear from me for days, weeks. I'm busy. I'm working. I ain't got time to be hanging out and, bro, I'm trying to become a millionaire right now. I ain't got time to chill and go to the bar and go here. I don't care. I want to get stinking rich, where I'm going to own my own bar. There's a guy in New York that I know, used to be in our previous company. He's a multi-millionaire, right? Hall of Famer. This dude bought his own bar in New York. He built his own bar. He built his own house in New Jersey. Multi-millionaire. I know what he says. Whenever he posts it, it's so lit. He goes, "Yeah, I'm in my own bar, just having a free drink," and he just posts a picture of him in the bar. It's incredible. Imagine that, walking into the bar that you own. Now you can have, yeah, you can have. Let me have a drink now, right? That's how I think, right? And you've got to have that moment where you're locked in your house for a certain amount of time and you're working, right? That's what it takes. 2020, people didn't see me. Obviously, it was COVID, I don't know, but even before COVID, that year, 19 to 20, you didn't see me. It wasn't about making money. I was not in. I didn't care. I was nowhere. We were hustling. We made a decision. It's going to happen. I'm gonna lock in. And I remember calling my boy, and I was like, "Yo," I said, "Listen, it's happening." I remember calling him. I was so excited. I said, "Bro, it's happening." This is 2020. I remember, and I was so excited. And I remember going into I said, "Listen, I'm gonna." That was the mentality that I had. So, the first thing is expand your perspective. Okay. Also, build a habit of seeing beyond immediate limitations by learning how others overcame their own. Okay? Build a habit of seeing beyond immediate limitations by learning how others overcame their own. I love to learn about stories. One of the things that I love hearing stories. So I love watching interviews and podcasts of people, like the Floyd Mayweather interviews and Gervonta Davis, all these athletes, people that are winning. I just love hearing their story. It inspires me so much. Right? And especially people that are already where you want to be and you see how they've overcome it. It gives me so much hope. Right? Number 2, the second step, guys, is you've got to shift to possibility thinking. Whenever you say I can't, or or it's impossible, replace that with what if. Break down large goals into manageable parts to see the steps forward. Because if you say I can't, you've already destroyed that goal. And you never know. Imagine if when I was shown this opportunity, or I Am Academy 2017, when I had that phone call, and I went to Starbucks, had that meeting, and I sat down with Eva. And imagine if I said no to the opportunity, or I said, "Oh, I can't do this, man. This is not. I'm not used to this stuff." I wouldn't be here today. I'm not saying I wouldn't have been successful. Maybe I would have been successful, but I like what I'm doing now. I enjoy this process. I enjoy traveling the world. I enjoy, having that financial freedom. So, but I replaced the I can't with whatever. A lot of you, or a lot of us, should I say, because I'm not perfect. You speak words over your life that stunt your growth. Okay? Because you're around people that are low vibrational, right? Like, I could tell someone's vibration in the first couple seconds of me talking to them. I can tell what type of vibe. If they're positive, oh, how you doing? Yeah, man. They're finding something to criticize. You can't, man. You can't do that, guys. You can't be around people like that. Like 2025, I'm having no tolerance for negativity. I'm zero tolerant. You better have that too. Right? If you want to be sick, like you've got to lock in and decide. Listen, anything negative, I don't want to be involved in it. And that's kind of what you've got to make a decision. Like, you've got to challenge the I can'ts. If you're listening to people, and the crazy thing is, if someone tells you they can't, even if they may not even say, you can't do this, but their energy. Listen, man, if people are negative towards you and your goals, haters are people that are confused admirers. If anyone that you feel like doesn't like you in life, they actually love you. They love you. Anyone that I've seen that says this, says that, whatever, they love me. They love you too. They're just confused. And if you allow other people, whether they be negative family members, because they're gonna, listen guys, on, like I was saying this the other day on one of our calls, right? Is success is offensive, right? Not everyone's gonna be happy with your success. That's just the reality, and you gotta be okay with that. Someone's gonna try and say, "Oh, well, they didn't do this, they didn't do that, they didn't do that." That's just how life is. But I replace the I can'ts with I can, with what if. You think I didn't have people at the beginning tell me I'm not gonna do it? Or like I remember when I first started IM, they're like, "Oh no, Junior, this is not gonna work. This networking stuff, no, go back to work." And they were laughing. "Oh, this guy's doing this little thing." They ain't laughing no more. I'm telling you, man. When I dropped those Vegas pictures, and we went to Dubai in 2020, oh, that really pissed them off. They were angry. They were mad. Me and my boy Aaron always laugh about it. We always joke about it because me and Kat went to Dubai and we flexed on them. We spent 20 racks in Dubai. We didn't care. We were listen. To be honest with you, I like getting back at people. I'm petty like that, right? If someone gets to me, I'll make sure they see my success. That's just how I am. Listen, I'm an open person. I'm not fake. I'm real. If I know someone's watching me, I'm gonna tell, like, and it's not like an arrogant thing. It's not like that. I'm not that guy to start showing off. I'm just the kind of person to be like, okay, you didn't believe, here you go. That's what I mean. I'm not talking about like an overly disrespectful. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like, like a lot of people, they like, if you doubt me, that's motivation for me to win. That's just how I am. That's just how it is for me, right? And that's something that, but I don't, that's not the number one driver of me, but that's one of the things that drive me. And I think it drives a lot of people. But people don't admit it. In this network marketing world, everyone's so perfect and everyone don't want to admit that they're competitive. I'm damn competitive. Yeah, I want to win. I don't like being second place. That's just the reality. Everyone network marketing so holy and, oh man, oh yes, I love everybody and, I would never even, I don't want to compete with anybody, well, I just want to be, just Prince Charles. I don't want to, offend anybody, and when I go into the events, I'm hugging everybody and kissing babies, and and no, that's not reality. I'm a winner. I'm from the trenches. That's in my DNA. I'm from the trenches. That's what it is. But here's one thing that I've realized. Despite all this, whatever success you have, give it to God. Okay? And whatever's going to drive you, but the negative people that are trying to bring you down, please remove them from your life. I was saying this last week on the call. It's not going to serve you long term. If you have people that are trying to drag you down, trust me, it happens to the best of us. And if it doesn't happen, you're probably not making enough motion. You probably don't have enough motion. If everyone loves you and everybody's your friend, everybody's rooting for you, maybe you're not doing enough. It's just the reality. If you're a winner, you're gonna have opposition. People are gonna find a way to have an issue with you, and that's okay. I love them. You know what? I love people that even more. You know why? Because they need the love. Guys, I know you got people right now in your life that are doing that to you. Put a 1 in the chat if you have people like that in your life. Family, friends that are just trying to drag you down. They're saying something about you or this, that. Put 1 in the chat. Okay, great. Okay, that's fine. Me too. But guess what I do? Love them still. Because God loved us. Even whilst we sinned, He loved us. And the biggest revenge for all of that is massive success. It's just winning. Trust me. And don't let it harbor in your heart. And it's hard. I know it's hard because they're upsetting you. They're saying things about you. But this is the reality that a lot of these network marketers don't talk about. This is the reality, that the battle that we have is people are going to say you're not going to do it. But if all you guys that put 1 in the chat, you know why they're doing it? Because you have emotion. If you weren't making no money, what are they going to say? If you're not posting, you're going traveling, trading, travel, lifestyle. You're posting, but this because you're winning. And people that hate on people, you know what they are? They're people they're upset because they quit on the very things that you're winning at. Oh, back in 1985, I tried one of those things. I tried one of those network marketing things and it didn't work. Just stupid people. Drinking the and they're probably still drinking the juice that you gave them, right? It doesn't even taste nice anyway. Bitter. You know the Bible says in Proverbs 13 that bitterness rots the bones. You know why people have arthritis? Do you want to know the real reason why? Arthritis is caused by bitterness. If you know anyone that has arthritis, pray for them and ask them. I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying everyone. I'm not saying that. But it is a cause. Ask people that have arthritis. Listen, I say again, it's not the case for everyone. Please understand what I'm saying. Ask them. Do you have anyone that you've not forgiven? You got creaky bones. They're bitter. They're mad. Because you know what? You guys are winning. All you guys on this call, you guys are winning. I don't care if you're a team, lead, champion. But all you guys on this call, I'm freaking proud of all you guys. You know why? Because you're breaking the status quo. And people out there are going to hate. Love it. I love it. You know what? It motivates me so much. Oh, it motivates me so much. I love it. Right? I love it. That's just me. I'm a real person. I love it. Let it fuel you. Let it fuel you. Let it fuel you. Put gasoline on the fire. Put gasoline on the fire. Oh, you can't do it? You're not going to do it? Yeah? Okay. Watch me work. Don't let bitterness get to you guys. Forgive them. What did Jesus say? Forgive them. Exactly that. That really got to me when I heard about that. How dare they say that? That's why they ain't winning. I'm sorry. Let me not be petty. Let me not be petty. Sorry. Apologize. They might be watching. I'm real, man. You're going to have people that are going to say, and this is the reality, guys, is don't, talk to God, man. And I'll be honest with you, when you're happy in your own skin, you have nothing to hide, that's the best way to be. Right? Develop the thinking of, don't let them say you can't. I can. I will do it. I don't care if I'm this or I'm a parent or I've, this or I'm earning this. Don't let anybody limit you where you want to go in life. Not even me. Nobody. None of your uplines. Nothing. You go as far as you want to go. I love people succeeding. I'm not going to tell you your limit. You go crazy. I'm not a gatekeeper. Go crazy. I let my team express themselves. Be yourself. Do your thing. I'm not your manager. Right? I like being me. Like David lets me be me. That's what I like about David. I do things my way. Like I pop out my way. I post certain things. He lets me be me. Derek, that's Derek. He gonna post that. That's Derek. He gonna post that. Right? He doesn't put me in a box. He lets me express myself as I want to be. I love that about David. I'm the same for you guys. But understand this, right? Is for every problem, brainstorm at least 3 potential solutions, even if they seem far-fetched. Every problem in your life right now, think about 3 solutions for it. Okay? And the outcome is develop resilience and resourcefulness, leading to creative, expansive thinking. Think about every situation you have right now as a problem. Guys, write down every problem going into the new year. Every person that's this and pray for those people. Pray for the situation, right? Write down the solution. Take a screenshot of it, but burn the paper outside. Burn it outside. I promise you, it will give you a release. Because unforgiveness and bitterness and anger towards people, I'm telling you, that is the biggest way to not succeed. I promise you, man. I'm telling you. It doesn't serve us. Let go of all of that. You know, I've had to forgive my father for not, you know, for being, I don't know where he is, right? But I still love my dad, you know what I mean? Because I realized that without his support, I wouldn't be here right now, right? Without his participation, put it that way, right? I wouldn't be where I am today and I wouldn't be alive. The chances of being a human being is a one in a million, one in a trillion chances of just being alive. Think about the chances of your parents meeting when they did, getting to that stage where they're, you know, they're doing acrobatics, and then for mama to actually come with child, and then for the pregnancy to go perfectly well, baby to be born, you're here. On top of that, you survive decades and you're healthy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Right? Think about that, guys. The chances of you being a human being is a one in a trillion chance just for you to be here. That's why I live my life with so much joy. You think I don't have people coming at me saying this, saying that? Yes, I do. That's the reality. That's, guys, that's part of, guys, this is not like, this is not like, it's not stage talk. I'm on stage talking, sounding perfect. This is the reality. This is really like, yes, that's just what it is. The people that are with you right now, some of your friends, when you start winning, especially more than them, you see how they truly, you see if they truly, truly love you. Trust me. Oh, you think you're better than us there, yeah? Okay. You can't, well, you can't come Morley's no more with me now, man, huh? You can't come Morley's no more. If you guys know about Morley's, listen, I love Morley's. I don't care. I like Morley's. You can't come Morley's no more with me now? Oh, yeah. Too bougie now, yeah? Too bougie. Right? Guys, think about it. It happens. But I promise you guys, it's all part of the process. Love on them. Okay? Now, the third thing, guys, is surround yourself with big thinkers. Okay? This is the thing. Attend conferences, events, and engage in environments where ambitious people share ideas and challenge each other. This is very, very important, right? Going to events, going to networking events, finding people that are winning, being around people that are succeeding. It's a great, great thing. I'm always around people that are more than me. I always set a goal to be the brokest in the room. I don't like, I have no ego. I want to be the brokest in the room. Get me in a room where I'm around winners that are succeeding. I want to be in those rooms with those individuals, right? That's where I want to be. I want to be in an environment where I feel uncomfortable. Because here's what I told a guy the other day. Here's how it works. Right now, in your current situation, you might consider yourself comfortable where you are. You're comfortable in your house where well, some of you are comfortable in the house where you live. You know, let's say the bed you sleep in, you know, it's a comfortable bed. The area, you know your neighbors and so on, right? Cool. But here's the situation. You've got to become uncomfortable, right? This is it's gonna be a bit of a mind twister. Write this down. You've got to get you've got to go to areas like, or you got to be around individuals, or you got to be in situations where you're uncomfortable. Okay? And then you've got to become comfortable being uncomfortable. So what it means is, let's say right now, if I'm earning 5,000 a month, right? So let's say you're earning 5,000 a month, and you get the chance to hang around someone that's making 25,000 a month. Okay, let's say your goal. So right now, my goal is 100,000 a month, right? It's done. It's completely done, right? 100 grand a month is my goal, minimum. So guess who I'm hanging around? I'm hanging around guys that are making 100,000 a month, minimum, right? And so they can walk into certain places and maybe buy certain things that maybe I could still buy it, but I'm like, raw, like that's a bit much for, like, even if I've got them, it's not about having the money. If you can't afford it 3 times, don't buy it. That's a rule of thumb for any successful person, right? If you can't buy it 3 times, don't buy it. Okay? So let's say I was with my boy one time, and he walks into the store and buys a new Rolex, right? The Rolex was like £30,000. A couple of months ago, right? Now I could buy the watch. I've got the money to buy the watch, not a problem. And I can afford it 3 times. I can. But at the same time, the way he walked in, this guy's making 150 a month. So for him, he's like, bro, this is a week's check for man. It's a lie. Walks in, cops the watch, walks out. I'm like, bro. Like I can afford it 3 times. So technically I could have bought it too. But I was like, don't get me wrong, I'm very like, I'm calculating. I'm like, okay. He wasn't thinking about that. And he's like, yeah. Walks in, takes out his card, buys it, walks out. There's levels. So I'm around people that are like high vibrational individuals, right? Don't get me wrong, even if you could walk into the same dealership and buy it, your thought process will be different to someone that is on a higher level than you. Because for them, that's 1 week's check. He makes 30,000 a week, right? He's like a A&R. He works with artists. He works with musicians. He makes 30 to 40,000 a week, every week. He's been making that for years, right? Drives a Porsche, got a range, lives in Surrey, multi-millionaire. So yeah, bro, it's calm. It's nice. It's another watch. And he put it on his wrist and walked out, right? Like, yeah. As he's coming out of his car, he scratches it. He's like, oh man, scratch. Oh, oh man. Like, it's different. So you got to understand, it's like getting uncomfortable in environments where it's a little bit like it's a different level, right? And you've got to be humble enough to say, you know what, I want to be around winners. I want to be around people that are doing more than me, doing better than me, right? When I'm around David or John C. Maxwell, I'm hearing how they talk, I'm hearing how they communicate. John C. Maxwell's got his own jet. Just for him to operate his jet for a one-way flight from, like, let's say from Miami to Houston is $50,000. Let that sink in. One way. $50,000 one way for his jet. It's 100 grand he's paying. That's not including no, sorry. It will be about 70,000 both ways. So 35,000 each way. 70 grand both ways. Plus he's paying the pilot, probably paying the pilot, I don't know. Let's say with the pilot and the food and the concierge back and forth, you're looking at 85,000 for a one-way flight. When you're in that environment, or if you ever get a chance to be around that environment, it's a different level. It's not about just being there to take a video or take a picture and post it on social media. It's about realizing that this is a level that one day I'll be at, but it makes you want to grind. After you come off those experiences, you're gonna want to, like, you don't desire something that you haven't experienced. So when I first went on the jet, and I'll never forget, we got on the jet, and I'm like, man, this is crazy, man. Like, it was just surreal to me. It was just absolutely crazy. Like, being on this plane, the plane just takes off. It was just crazy. And that was the day that I decided I'm gonna buy my own jet one day. Because I realized life is easier when you have a jet. You can call your pilot right now. Hey, bro, I want to fly to Marbella. You don't have to go into the airport. You just go to the private airport. Pull up outside the jet with your car. Go inside the jet. Your concierge takes your car away, and you fly. It's a different level of lifestyle. Why can't you think that big? Because someone told you can't do it, or someone's speaking down to you, or you're not. You got to be now. You may say, well, Derek, I don't know anyone that has a jet. Go on YouTube and type in private jet experience. You know that you can type in private jet experience, and you can have people that record themselves, like a point of view video, where it's like you're inside the jet yourself and you're looking at it. It's so, YouTube is got everything. Okay, so you've got to become uncomfortable, right, in certain environments, because you're not not what you're used to, but you've got to become comfortable getting uncomfortable. Does that make sense? You've got to become comfortable with going to environments where you might feel like, wow, this is a lot. This is a different level of lifestyle, and it doesn't have to be a jet or a watch or anything. It could be just being around people that have a better quality of life. It doesn't have to be someone that's rich. It could be maybe just someone that just has peace of mind. Maybe you just want peace of mind. Someone that has great peace of mind, someone that's more spiritual than you. You're around that person for 2 days. It doesn't have to be a rich person. It could be anyone. It could be a pastor that you respect. It could be a woman of God that you respect. It could be someone that's spiritual, and you say, "Can I spend some time with you today?" You go for lunch with them, and they're talking to you about certain spiritual principles. They're quoting scriptures you've never even heard of. That's still another level of being comfortable in that you're uncomfortable getting uncomfortable, and it causes us to mentally move forward, and it causes you to believe bigger, much sooner, right? If you take people, like, if you take someone from their current situation, and they may not be earning so much also, and they're around people that are winning, if they decide to implement those changes, they will have a shift in their mindset. And when I started hanging around with people that have success, like, it was surreal, man. It was like, being in these environments, and you're hearing the conversations, and you're seeing the watches they've got on, it's a you just see yourself doing it. It's an incredible. It's possible because I'm seeing this person doing it. I never forget, we was in Dubai, and we was with David. They was shopping, and this guy's walking into the stores, man. At this point, he was making $1 million a month, right? He's still making $1 million a month, but at that time, he just started making $1 million a month. And so walking into the store, and man, it was just unbelievable. Like, the way that he was shopping is like, it's like me going to Zara. Like, he's just picking up things. Yeah, this. Do you have that in size 9? Do you have that in size 8? Doesn't worry about the price. It doesn't care about the prices. It was like, man, it was real inspirational. He just went. It was crazy. Like, I'm like, this guy is really just buying everything. He just doesn't care. It's like, just, yep, this. Yep. The cost will be X amount, right? Oh yeah, problem. Yeah. Gave the card, walks out, goes to another store, and I'm like, wow. And that's the levels. Like, when you're around those people, or when you're around anyone that's successful, it gives you that level of, I can do this. Because sometimes, listen, we do have doubts. Like, every human being has doubts where they feel like, can I do it? But you got to be consistently inspired by people that are where you want to be. And that will then cause your vibration. Remember, the law of attraction doesn't work unless you activate the law of vibration. Okay? The law of vibration is the primary law. A lot of people talk about law of attraction, and if you talk about law of attraction all the time, people don't understand how to even activate law of attraction. To activate law of attraction, you have to activate the law of vibration. You have to vibrate on a certain frequency. And to get to a certain frequency, you got to speak the right things, you got to see the right things, you got to be around the right people, and then you're going to have the vibration to attract. Because as you're vibrating, if you're vibrating on a lower frequency, no matter how much you want to attract, the law of attraction is up here. The attraction is a magnet. If your magnet is not activated, like, let's say, for example, your goal is up here. This is the attraction that you want. You want to attract this goal, but your vibration is down here. Look, no matter how hard you work, you can work super, super hard. If you're vibrating, because we're all vibrating. Do you know how fast the earth is spinning right now? We're literally spinning so fast that we don't even realize how. If you just stay still, you can feel like your body pulsing. You can feel, if you touch something, you can feel like the atmosphere. That is the world spinning at a gazillion miles an hour. So if your vibrational frequency is low, and you're thinking super, super small, and your goal is up here, but you're thinking small, you're not going to attract it. So you have to vibrate at a higher frequency to attract the goal that you want. And you vibrate at that frequency by being around better people, speaking the right words, associating with people that are where you want to be. If you're coming up and you want to make your first 6 figures, it's about getting things done. Okay, that that's just the reality. I used to want to be Mr. Nice Guy, and I said walking around, it would be, oh man, and 2020, I was like, no, I gotta get serious. I gotta get to this bag. I could be Mr. Nice Guy for so long, but a broke Mr. Nice Guy is not gonna help anybody. That's just the reality. So I decided to start saving, start investing, start putting my family in a situation financially where they're good, and that's really what it takes. Is setting that goal, putting your blinkers on, and saying, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna win no matter what. And you do that for 18 months, it's a wrap. You're going to have phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal results. So I'm really excited for you guys. I pray that you guys got value today. I hope you guys really, really, really took that information and be around the right people, guys. Have the right vibration, you know what I mean? And don't say, I can't say, what if I do it? And also ask yourself that question, which is, what if failure wasn't an option? What would happen? Okay, guys? So appreciate you guys so much. We have affirmations. I know we got Giselle up for affirmations. Also, we need 2 more volunteers to read out the affirmations. So who do we have? Put a 1 in the chat if you would like to read affirmations. Anna Ford. Okay, great. You're welcome, guys. I appreciate you all, guys. Yeah, they start sharing Beyonce's post. Absolutely. That's what happens, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy. You understand that? You understand? Yep. Forgiveness is for the other person. I wish my father was alive to see me excel. Oh, bless you. Watch me work. Yes. They are scared of your potential. Absolutely. I said, no, I'm done. One told me they hope I use my passport. Wow, crazy. There you go. Everyone loves you at the bottom. Yep. So you guys got it, man. You guys got it. Yeah. Absolutely, man. So Anna Ford, she's up. Giselle as well. And the last person, who's gonna be third person? Put a 1 in the chat if you would like to read the affirmation. Should I nominate somebody? I will nominate you. Michaela. All right, fantastic. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. All right, cool. I go and watch the private jets land sometimes. Oh yeah, I know there's a private airport there. There's a private airport there in Romney. Yes, there is. What other comments are there? Let's see. Second place is first. Yep, lose. Yeah, I don't do. My son ain't getting no second place trophy. About you get it's a taking part that counts. Nope, ain't, son. If you ain't. Big facts. Influencer of 400K followers stole from my house. What? Crazy. And that's got some stories, boy. Wow, boy, that's crazy. Asking questions they've already trained on over and over again. It's available on YouTube. Everyone that's like to say that they have a mentor but not prepared to be the good mentee. Absolutely. Do you already have your... Yeah, guys, grab your tickets for that event, please. ASAP, today. Get your tickets today, guys. The link is in the chat. Okay? Alright, man. You guys really, really popped the comments there. You guys really came through the comments today, man. You guys were on fire. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. I like to keep it entertaining as well. I like to tell a couple jokes, and I like to be me, man. I like to show you guys, the other side of me, the little funny side. I got some jokes, man. I got some jokes. Hopefully you guys were laughing. I know you guys were disappointed. Don't be those guys that are putting laughing emojis in the chat and you're not laughing. You're the ones there. People they're not laughing. Now I'm smiling, but they ain't smiling and they're putting laughing. Don't be that person. Make sure you're laughing at the same time, yeah? Yeah, I'm watching you. God is watching you, yeah? Your camera may not be on, but God sees you, okay? Don't be... Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Giselle, you're up first. Um, my little sister Giselle. We actually look alike a little bit, man. I don't know if we might be related somewhere. Giselle, what do you think? We related? You definitely got some Dominican in you somewhere.
You never know, maybe. Good. Grand
Yeah,
Rising family.
you got some Dominican in you, right?
You never know, not sure.
Oh, I'm not really laughing. It's serious business here. We're talking about family right now. Could be my sister. It could be one of my,
Mm. You're my big bro
cousins.
anyways. You're my big bro regardless. So
Giselle Alexander, or someone in the family. You know what I mean? Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Well, I'm gonna share the screen.
which one are we starting with? Let me get it ready.
Let me
Oh,
just pull it up 1 second. Now, 1 second.
I've got this.
All right, cool. So the first one is going to be the I am wealthy and rich. Let me share my screen 1 second.
Okay.
There we go. And guys, as you're reading the affirmations, read it out loud to yourself. Obviously, we can't hear you because your mic is off. But read it to yourself. If you're at work, whisper it as loud as you can, and really, really, really believe. Because these affirmations, I've said affirmations every day for the past 8 years, and it hasn't failed me, and it will not fail you either. So, Giselle, my sister, over to you.
Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. I am wealthy and rich. I live in plenty. I swim in plenty. I have abundance. Everything I touch increases in value. I know the secrets of riches and wealth. I attract money daily. Money pursues me. I am a cheerful giver. I am effortlessly wealthy and rich. My gift daily produces for me. I am daily in the company for like I am daily in the company of like-minded, wealthy, and powerful people. I have adopted God's financial plan for my life. I follow and fulfill it daily. I have and use all the resources I need to prosper myself and others. I make more money than I spend. I know exactly what I need to do and give in return for the exact amount of money I desire. I am a cash multi-millionaire. Let's go. I am so happy and grateful now that I have turned my annual income into my monthly income into my weekly income, and my weekly income into my daily income. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities. The money is growing, the quantity is growing from multiple sources on a continuous basis. I see the money flowing to me. I see the money flowing to me now in increasing quantities. I see the money flowing into my bank account from multiple sources, multiple businesses, multiple investments, and multiple customers. The money is flowing continuously. The money is flowing continuously. The money is like a river flowing into my bank account on a continuous basis. The money is like a river flowing into my bank account on a continuous basis. I, Giselle Eastwood, am like a tree planted by the rivers of the water. I bring forth my fruits in and out of season. My leaves shall never wither, and whatsoever I do, I shall prosper. I'll read that again. I, Giselle Eastwood, am like a tree planted by the rivers of water. I bring forth my fruits in and out of season. My leaves shall never wither, and whatsoever I do shall prosper. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Next up we have Anna. Good morning, sis. Good morning, sis. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Should I put my camera on?
Yeah, absolutely. It's
Okay,
up to you. Yeah.
hold on.
Let's see you. So let's see you. Let's see. Let's see you.
I'm reading from the screen because I don't think I have these slides anywhere.
Okay, cool. Yeah, can you see my screen? Can you see it?
Yeah, just about.
All right. Let me zoom it in. Can you see it?
Yeah, that's better. Thank
Okay,
you.
cool. You're welcome.
I am a moneymaker. I am successful. I am attractive. I am confident. I am limitless. I am worthy. I am powerful. I am bold. I am perfect. I am strong. I am blessed. I am grateful. I am a great leader. I am a diamond leader. I am determined, dynamic, persistent, ambitious, and faithful. A beautiful, sophisticated professional called to be a loving, world renowned motivator. My name is Anna Belton Ford. I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am humble. I am a winner. I will lead and not follow. I will create and not destroy. I will never be broke another day in my life. I will live in the fullest of life in all God has for me. I am a force for God. I can't see the rest. I I've read that one. I am a force for good. I am a champion. I set new standards. I defy the odds. I break generational curses. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. I am the lender and not the borrower. I am loved by God. I, Anna Belton Ford, am chosen by God. I am protected by God. I am in a constant state of attracting all the good that I deserve and desire. No weapon formed or fashioned against I, Anna Belton Ford, shall prosper. Every tongue that rises up against me in judgment shall be condemned. It is my season. It is my season. It is my turn. It is my turn. Let's go, guys.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Next up, we have Michaela reading the self-confidence formula.
Good
Good
morning,
morning, my great sister.
family.
How are you?
Oh, I am great. God is good. Good morning. Good morning.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Absolutely. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So the floor is yours. The self-confidence formula.
All right, let's do this. I know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action toward its attainment. And I here and now promise to render such action. I realize the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. Therefore, I will concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to become. Therefore, thereby creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that person. I know through the principles of autosuggestion, any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of attaining the object back of it. Therefore, I will devote 10 minutes daily to demanding of myself the development of self-confidence. In Jesus' name, I have clearly written down a description of my definite chief aim in life, and I will never stop trying until I shall have developed sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. I fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. Therefore, I will engage in no transaction which does not benefit all whom it affects. I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. I will induce others to serve me because of my willingness to serve others. I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism by developing love for all humanity. Because I know that a negative attitude towards others can never bring me success. I will cause others to believe in me because I will believe in them and in myself. Amen. I will sign my name to this formula, commit it to memory, and repeat it aloud once a day with full faith that it will gradually influence my thoughts and actions so that I will become a self-reliant and successful person. Boom, boom, boom. Amen. Hallelujah. Let's go.
Let's go. Have an incredible week, guys. Take the information. High vibrations only. Pray for everybody. Love everybody. But get after it, guys. Get your tickets right now for this event. Get your tickets for this event. January 11th. It's going to be absolutely off the chain. Love you guys. And I'll see you guys at the beaches and the banks. Good night. Good day. And God bless.